Here we are with Quake 2 now. The first level is Outer Base. There's 3 secrets. When you start, head through the first door directly in front. Once you go in this corridor, go to the next door to your right. Head down the stairs, the secret will be underneath the stairway. Now the next secret is from the last location. Now enter the waters, go through the first door to the left and just follow this round. If you keep on looking to the left, eventually you'll get to a part where you need to swim underneath to be able to get to the next secret. Now from this location, now we're going to head back now where we found the first secret. This time we're going to go up the stairs, this time carry around to the right side and carry on to the next location, or the next area. Now once we enter this area, we want to go behind the stairway area. There will be a switch above. This will unlock a secret door containing some health and some grenades. Once we come to the installation level, this is only part 1 of 2. There's only one secret for this part. Once you come to the broken bridge, go down into the waters. Avoid going into the culvert to the right, head into this passageway. Now once you come in, just stay to the right, you'll see a crack in the wall, shoot that twice with your pistol. This will reveal another secret containing a shotgun. Now move on to the next level. Once we enter the Comm Center, there will be 2 secrets and a secret level. From the very starting location of the level, you will find that there's some water. Head down the stairs that leads into the water, go through the hole in the floor. Now in the far corner you'll find there's a little passageway that we can go down. Once you head down here, this will reveal your first secret once you get to the surface. Now in this same area you'll find an elevator that you can go down. This will trigger your next secret and a secret level. Now keeping it simple, from the last location of that elevator, going into the Lost Station secret level. Once we get through the first doorway, head to the right and stay right. You should find 2 dead guys on the floor, or 2 people, sorry, here. So kill them, jump on the boxes to find your, I think this is an armor piece, or it might be a silencer. Now secret number 2. From here, do not get on the tram just yet, head down into the water and go left. Now head back up and head to the tram. This time stay on the tram for now. So when the tram goes down, make sure you jump off the edge and keep pressing forward. This will give you some health upgrades, or not health upgrades, but you know, health bits. Now once the tram's gone, jump into the water. You will land, you should land directly on some health and some grenades, so feel free to pick these up. Be warned, there is some monsters in here, so kill them. Now go in the elevator. Or on the elevator, sorry. And now this should lead you to your next secret. Now secret number 4, from the last location, go down the stairs again and go back into the water. Go on the first elevator you see to the right and go to the top. And once you get down to this platform here, this is where you're meant to be now. Go through the door and you'll find a switch directly above. Once you shoot this switch, you've got like a second or 2 to move out the way before it may squash you. Go inside, press this switch here. This will keep the door open, or the floor that came down open for a little bit longer. And now wait for the door to come down, or the opening, then you can carry on. Also make sure you get the red key card before carrying on any further. Once you get into this room, take the first right, you will find some guys here and shoot this little switch here that's in that little square column area. This will make this door open and an elevator to come up. Now you have to wait a few seconds now for the elevator to go down and go into this like red area here, and you'll find your adrenaline. And the last secret of the Lost Mission secret level. Once again from the last location. Go into the next room and go for the next door as well. Once you're in this room, you can go left or right, doesn't matter, both leads the same way. Now in this water area here with a little mini tower in front of you or in the middle, jump down into the water and you'll find a very obvious mist coloured wall. You shoot that to reveal a secret and some monsters. Once you get to the surface in the secret area, you'll get the secret. And now the last thing we're going to do, or the last secret, this is really the installation part 2. This will be the last thing for this unit. This one's unit based as well. Should have said at the start really, but I didn't. Once you come back into this installation, this is part 2. Now we have some access now to a bridge. Before, if you looked around carefully, this bridge will be up and now it's down. Once we go in this room, you'll get attacked by quite a few enemies. So that's the exit door to finish the level. Ignore that, go to the right and head down these stairs. Either go left or right, it doesn't matter. It both leads the same way. But if you keep going around, you will find your next secret. This will be secret number 2 for this part. And that will be it for the unit base 1 and all these levels here. Once we arrive into the ammo depot, you will find this logo in front of you. Now just on the far upper left, you will find a switch that you can shoot. Use your pistol to save ammo or just use whatever gun you want. Once you shoot that, this will reveal a quad damage and a secret. Later on in the level, we'll come to this bridge here, but we can't go over just yet. Once you find a way to open this bridge up and go through the door. This door right here in front of you will have a force field. This is when you know you're in the right place. Once you're in this place, defeat all the enemies and you'll find a switch that you need to use for your gun. Shoot that and then you can go through the door. There will be 2 switches. This switch here on the left on the side of the wall will be a secret switch. And the other one is part of the story. Once you go down, you will find the secret. Now still haven't finished any goals yet. Once you get into this lava room, go across the bridge and then go down to the left. Or right, either one. As soon as you jump down, you'll get a secret, and now feel free to go down this hole up the elevator to find the minigun. Supply station. Once we start, as soon as we start, go out the door, go left, and then jump down to the bottom, or just fall down, don't jump down. Go in this doorway here, then this will be a secret area. Secret number 2. Once we leave from the last location, head up the elevator. Now proceed on with your story. Go through this door and this will be the next room you'll be in. You'll find this platform keep moving around. It will go inside a little hatch that will reveal a secret. So first we've got to jump off the side here and just stay around here and wait for the platform to come back out again, or the crate. Once it comes out, quickly jump inside to gain the next quad damage. And now this is when you get your 4th power cell. So once you drop down into the tram, this will release a ladder that we can climb up to grab the next cell. Once you grab that, go for this red area and then go for the vent. Drop down and then climb the ladder. Once you come up here, you'll get attacked by many enemies. Once you go to the left and stay left, there'll be an enemy right here that he may already move, but you have to shoot this part here. I shot this by accident during the battle and it just showed me a secret. Now the warehouse. Once we have finished all the goals and we get to this part with the spiral staircase. Once we go down to the first window, you'll find some boxes that are stacked up. Behind that, you will find a secret switch. This will reveal another secret. So keep going down the spiral staircase once you've done that switch to find your secret number 1. Also, just keep in mind that this is quite a big level, so you won't get this secret anytime soon until you get him. Now, one way to say it, there'll be a big massive guy here in front of this switch. Once you have dealt with him and pressed that control panel, you have to go back out and go into this next room. This is one you find stacks of boxes in the middle and to the left and the right. Now go to the left, there will be a switch to the right that you need to press. It's mandatory for the story progression. But in this same room you'll find another switch. Feel free to use your shotgun or whatever gun to save ammo if you want to. Climb up to find a third quad damage. Welcome to jail. This is the main gate, the first level. As soon as you start, go through your first door and then jump down into the water. Once you drop down in the water, you will find a little alcove that you can go in. This will be your first secret. Now, keeping it simple, from the last location, head back up the elevator, go through the first door you went through. This time, don't jump down. Now, once you go back outside again, go inside the door as well to the right. You need to go grab a key card before this door opens, just a word of mouth. Once you enter, you will get attacked by a few enemies. You need to press the alarm that these Star Wars things that come out the wall to the right. And now, once you kill these guys on that right, making sure you have pressed this switch to alert them. Now jump inside that little hole to find your next secret. Now on to the next level. Detention Center. So once you've gained access to this door here, you'll see two doors, one to the right, one to the left. The right side requires a red key card, the left side doesn't require anything. Once you go inside, just stay to the right side, you'll find some grates on the floor and there's some stairs. Head up the stairs and be very careful of the enemy up here. Shoot the little switch to reveal a hidden place underneath the stairs. Now the last one from the last location, go into the cell block area. Once you go through the cell block, take a left. This is pretty much at the very end of the level now, so once you press this switch, there'll be another hidden switch on the inside of this cell block. Go into the very front side to press this switch and then go to the right side. This will interact, or this one interacts, sorry, this will have a secret door that comes down and then you should gain the secret. By any chance, if you jumped over the secret, you'd need to jump on it, as I'm going to show you right now. So the secret triggers on this block for some reason, so just stand on it. So if you happen to jump over it or not go on it, you won't get the secret unless you stand on it. So as soon as we start, first door on the left. This is at the very start of the mission. You also may see some lasers that we need to deactivate at some point. But in this area here, you will find your only secret for this level. Now the torture chamber. As soon as we start, we'll fight a big bad guy. Ignore the middle bit, go round the outside of the building and go right. This will be your first secret of this level. Now the next secret is from the last location because it's kind of confusing where to go. So the reason why I've done it so lengthy this time. So go down. If you can't be asked to wait for the elevator, just jump down. So you want to stay on the upper level, don't go down to the ground. If you just stay in the blue areas, then you'll be into like torture chamber area. Once again, stay in the blue area with the blue lights. And eventually you will run into this green little light here. This will contain a disc that you need as part of the story. Once you grab this, now we can go grab the secret. We can do it either or, but since I showed you the main objective that we need to go, it's probably best that way. So in this cell block here to the left, there will be a guy crawling against the wall. If you shoot him and the block that he's crawling against, you will find your secret. Now, a ways into this level, once you find this guy being tortured, and he will drop a key card that is part of the story. Now, once we leave the area, continue on the upper level, and go to the next doorway. Once we're inside, we'll also find another guy here containing a gun that we can grab. And also we need to have at least the one invincibility. Jump in the lava and and grab your secret. In here there'll be a quad damage, ammo pack, and I think there's some health up things down there as well. Now guardhouse, the last area of this section or the unit. As you've seen from the very starting location of the level, you will find some explosive here that will reveal a secret wall. Go inside to claim your ammo pack and your health. Now secret 2 from the last location, head down the stairs now. And once you open this door you should find a switch just on the wall here. It sticks out pretty clear as day, but you may miss it. But once you press it, this will reveal another secret. And now from the last location once again. This one's pretty lengthy as well. So instead of going down, go on the upper level. Now this floor here is normally intact, but since I've already been through here, the floor's dropped. But in this cell area, well, I think it's a cell area anyway, you'll find a crack in the wall, just climb through and you'll find it. Also, if you jump in that water previous to coming in here, you'll find a big health pack as well. Welcome to the next area, the mines. The mine entrance, there's one secret. From the very starting location of this level, just follow the only path you can take. And then to the left here, you will find a destructible wall containing your first secret and only secret for this level. Upper mines, total of 2 secrets. We haven't finished any objectives yet, but eventually once you get into this room that is quite open, you want to turn right. There will be a button on the floor here that will retract a bridge out, but we can't do that yet. We haven't turned the power back on. If you shoot the wall, there will be a secret. And now the next thing we're going to find is secret number 2 in the same location. We're now going to carry on with the story just a little bit. Once we go across the way, you'll be in another room that you need to turn the power on. Or I think it's the air filtration, whatever it's called, we've got to turn back on in this same room. But in the same room, you'll find a secret just to the left. And to the right is a control console that you need to interact to get the bridge thing working. And now, once the next level starts, as soon as we start, the only way you can go for now is straight on. Now once you enter the next room, there will be quite a few bad guys down below. But if you go down the steps the correct way, instead of jumping down, you will find the next secret located underneath the stairs. Now once you've dealt with the enemies, your next secret is located down this hole. So drop down and go into the water. To save yourself from fall damage, just jump straight into water. And once you go down, head towards the adrenaline shot down here, and that will be your secret. Now the last secret is once you interacted with these 2 panels, you have to activate 2 switches to get the secrets to be finished. And once you get attacked by enemies, because there'll be one enemy that comes through a wall here to the left, and then there'll be a secret if you shoot this wall in front. Now here comes the next interesting part, can really mess you up if you don't know what you're doing. It took a minute to figure out what I was doing. So this will be the secret exit. It's not a secret level, but as another exit that we can do to carry on with the mission. So time to go in no clip mode. I'm going to show you what I mean. So let's see if I can explain this. So there will be 2 doorways. So this one doorway is part of the secret. This will lead you directly towards the switch in the other area that we need to press anyway, as all part of the story. And then you have to go through that other area to get to this part, if you go through the secret doorway. And that will lead you to the door to the left side. Originally, if you don't find that secret at all, then you have to come here anyway and go through this way. But since we go for that secret door over there, it will lead us to the door just to the right of us. But that secret door just leads to the switch straight away, instead of you have to go in for the whole area to come back. So I'm still going to show you anyway. To be honest, I should have just done no clip and just go straight to the door, because I've already done this multiple times. Try and figure out what the hell's going on. So this is the secret doorway. This will lead you directly towards the switch straight away. Of course, you cannot get back up here unless you want a no clip. It's up to you. So you press this switch and this will interact with the other switch behind this door that we can't go to. And eventually you'll get into this lava area and we have to go to the bottom floor and go into this next doorway. Once you've done that switch first, that's the main priority. That switch has to be pressed first. And then you'll find 2 enemies here. And you have to shoot these 2 things here as well. Once again, it's all part of the story, but it's very confusing to get to this place. So to get the secret, once you destroy them 2 switches, there will be a breakable wall to the right. Now you can carry on now in this mine to go to the next part. So you can only get 1 secret in this part of the driven area until we go through the mines, or whatever the place is called we're going next. And eventually you'll come back into the drilling area. So this is part 2 now. So once you get into the room with the elevator in the middle, that says exit, jump to the very top and you'll see another adrenaline shot. That will be your second secret. Hopefully that will make sense. If not, then I bid you good luck. Once you have finished both of your goals out of 3, you will end up in this area. The main thing for this, you need to get to the second pillar to grab your chest piece, or the jacket armor they call it, and go for the door in front of you. This would be a secret door containing a secret, of course, and some chest armor. Now from the last location, go for the door to the left, go across this bridge. Now once we're outside, jump to the right and go down. Once we go inside, you will find a secret area containing your new weapon. Secret number 3, and this will be the last one for now until the next part. So keeping things simple, from the last location, this time go across the bridge, make a manual save, and then make a jump over. If you somehow miss, you have to climb back up and do it all over again. Go down into the next area. Now once we've made it to the processing plant, as soon as we start, go to the right. Now enter or go to the next floor up. Once we're here, you will find that there's 2 switches need to be pressed to carry on with the story. Before or after doing this, if you look up between these little crevices, you will find a switch containing your next secret. Now once again, from the last location, go for the door that opens behind you once you finish pressing them switches. Now from here you want to drop down and quickly grab the quad damage? Yeah, it's quad damage. That'll be your next secret. Last secret of the processing plant. Now once you get to this conveyor belt area, you will get ambushed by, I think, 3 people. Once you have killed them, jump to the right, press this switch. This will release the elevator to come down and the door will open, revealing a secret armor. And now this is part 2. So once we've finished the processing plant, we will leave from this door, and now these platforms are moving. So this is as soon as we enter the processing or the receiving center part 2. Once you go in, drop down. Of course you have to come down anyway, it's all part of the story. So the exit is to the right. And then there will be a switch to the left. And there we go, now the factory is finished. Now welcome to the power plant. At the very starting location of this level, kill the enemies in front of you. Go left and shoot this little switch here where the light is flashing. As you see, I was shooting it but I was completely missing it apparently. Once you've done that, that will reveal your first secret of 2. Now from the last location, once again, shoot these explosive barrels directly in front of you when you go down the slope. Once you've done that, you will find a secret. And now just a word of advice that if you keep following the secret path, you will find a BFG-10K, I think it's called, gun. But I've already found that gun before in a previous unit level, or what you call them. But there's some more ammo if you need it. Now the reactor, there's only one secret. From the very starting location of this level, take the left path. Once you're here, you want to drop down and go for the door in front of you. Now shoot the wall in front of you again to find a secret area. This is containing a ladder and an adrenaline shot. And now once you enter the cooling factory, you will drop down into this pipe. Now once you drop down, there will be a switch to the left. Don't go through the main doorway where the stairs are. There will be this little switch here that we need to press. Once you press that, this will reveal a hole on the ground. Now drop down in this hole, making sure you save, because you can mess up and have to rerun all the way back up again. So jump on the side and stay on the side and then drop down. If you happen to jump in the water, the current will just take you down. And now keep it simple. From the last location once again, head up the ladder. But this time you want to follow the current round. And now once we get into this water, you can go to the front or right elevator. Now once we make it to the top, there will be a hidden life, or I think it's mega life, what you can call it, just below this ledge here. Now once again from the last location, head to the door to your left. And now once we have pulled that, well not pulled, sorry, once we have turned that valve, this will make the pump start working. Now once you get to this second level, there'll be another switch that is required to press to continue on with the story. But once you have done that, you want to drop down back to the very bottom. This will make a wall appear containing a few goodies. Toxic waste dump. Now shortly after coming up here, once again it's all part of the story, you will need to run across the bridge, but underneath that bridge there will be another toxic dump area that's carrying all the waste down into the secret area. Now conveniently the game, well, once we reach the secret, the game gives us a hazmat suit. So yes, we need to wear that so we can go get the next secret. Be warned, I haven't figured out a way to get out of this area, so I used a invulnerability, I think it's called. But lucky enough I did have another one to use and not a hazmat. But once you get to the very dead end, you want to go inside now and go underneath. This will lead you to the secret. Now the pumping station. This is from the very starting location of this level. Head for the door, go right. Kill the enemies in this room. Once again, carry on up. Take this lift up. And then in this next room, you'll find some more bad guys, but you need to jump on the side here. You don't need to, but there will be a flashing light that you can easily go grab this adrenaline. I did try, but I gave up because I've got so many adrenalines, I haven't even used them. I don't know what it actually does, to be honest. I don't know if it's like an item or it just gives you something. I don't know. But yeah, once you do that, once you grab it, turn 180, shoot the pipe on the wall with any gun. This will reveal another secret to you. Now follow this secret into another secret area. So once you've dealt with all these bad guys, and it was like, well, sorry, there's only two. Once you've dealt with these bad guys, you want to jump into the next pipe. Just to save some ammo, I would recommend just using the pistol, because we need to shoot this drain in front of us. And then once we reach the surface, there will be another drain located just higher up. Now once the secret is complete, you will find the secret is given to you automatically. Pop in Station 2. From the starting location of this level as well, go up the ramp, kill all the bad guys that come at you, and then shoot this logo in front of you. This will reveal another secret containing some chest armor, or body armor, sorry. Now secret number 2. You need to drop down, but don't drop down in the toxic dump. I haven't yet figured out a way, I'll probably never figure out how to get out of this area without using anything to help me to get down. So once again, I have to use another invulnerability. Now once you make it round, keep going round. Now in this next area, there will be a very obvious doorway that you can shoot to your left, containing another invulnerability. Good, we need that. And then last but not least, once you have finally contained the blue keycard, and now you can gain access to this doorway. Now once you go in, once again use your next invulnerability, or you can quickly go down and grab this secret and come up. I don't know if you can do this in time before you die, but feel free to give it a go. Welcome to the hangar. As soon as you start this level, you want to go down the elevator, or just jump down. As soon as you land, there will be a little cubby hole that you can jump into. This will be your next or your first secret. And now the next secret is located outside. There will be a platform off to your right slightly. But first, if you jump into the water, you will find that there's a fan and there's a little laser, or not laser, there's a wire that you need to shoot to stop the fan from spinning. Now jump inside, and this time you won't die. Now go all the way to the end and then surface. Once you do that, you will get attacked by many enemies, so be careful. Before going in, feel free to grab that ladder to your left and grab some items. Now from the last location, this will be a secret level, so go inside and go to the back entrance and just stay here for a little bit and you'll be teleported to the next level. Alright, so on the way in the hangar, eventually you'll get to a part where you can look down to your left and drop down onto these little platforms. It is not that far from the starting location of the level anyway, so it's pretty close by. But for this secret, you'll drop down on these platforms. Then underneath, you will find that there's another adrenaline. Be careful though, if you jump too high, you can kill yourself. Like I almost did. Have fun getting out. And now, almost from the last location, because I couldn't be asked to show me getting out, because I died many times. But eventually, once you get out, you'll have to go in this elevator. I've already cleared the path for all the enemies. There's really not much for me to say for this one. It's just pretty straightforward. And also be warned, I've already picked this secret up. I accidentally saved the game. I didn't have a save file previous to this one. So I'm afraid you'll get nothing, but this is where the secret's located. And now, once you get to the research lab, quite a ways into this research lab, there will be like 3 cells to the right, and there's 2 switches that you need to press. But on one of the cells, you can find a cracked bar. If you continue to shoot this with any gun you got, and then you go grab the secret. You need to press these 2 switches on the left to continue on with the story. Once you get inside the inner hangar, as soon as you leave the starting location of this level, shoot the first or the second control box, or whatever this thing is called. Eventually, once you go in, you will find a rotating platform. Once you go inside, be careful, there will be 2 enemies that spawn. There will be a quad damage in this box. Number 3. Keeping it simple from the last location. Just jump in the water. You will get attacked by a few enemies. Also, there is some few items around this area, so feel free to have a little look around to find them. And now eventually you'll get to a part where you need to press this presser pad. Once you've done that, drop down, you will find your secret underneath where you pressed the pad. Also, this pad will do a drawbridge just above you, just so you know where you are. And now at the very end of the level, once you have pressed this switch, this will close the hangar door above. And once you go through the final door, there will be an enemy, and then there'll be a wall here to your left. That's where the exit is. Launch command. As soon as you start, you have to do a rocket jump onto this platform and go round to the other end, or go straight, sorry, to the other end to find your next secret. And now the next one is pretty simple to find as well. At the very end of this level, so once you've done all the necessary items or things, sorry, there'll be a broken glass to the left just before the exit. Jump in to find your next set of secrets. Sorry, next set of secrets and the items, to say. Next one, city unit. This will be quite a one. So the first secret is located there, but we can't get it yet. So it's not really classed as the first secret. But as soon as you leave the area of the starting level of the outer courts, drop down, go right into the cave. You will find an enemy in here, or many enemies. Shoot this little crack in the wall a few times with your gun, and then find the secret. And now number 2. For this one, we need to go on top of the pyramidal entrance that we came out from. Once you go around the top, eventually you'll get on top of it. There will be a switch that we need to press. Once you have pressed this switch, it will say secret door opened elsewhere or something like that. Then go back to the very starting location of this level and go for that door that I shot at the very beginning of this video. Or the level, I should say, not video. The video is about 50 minutes long. And now, once you get to this drawbridge, that collapses all the time. I did die by this by a few times. Completely forgot that this bridge always collapses. But anyway, once you've done that, follow the red carpet around to the left and stay left. Now once you're here, drop it into the water. Be careful, there will be a few, I think there's the fishes in here, if I remember correctly. And then go through the pipe. Also just keep keep a memory of where this location is, because we will be coming back for this secret, because we can't get it yet. Oh no, sorry, that's not the secret, sorry, that's something else. Don't worry about that. But anyway, this is quite a ways in, but I believe this is all part of the story, but I wanted to give you the longer version. So once you find this, I can't remember exactly what this is called now, but it's all part of the main objective anyway. But the pressure pad to the right isn't. So you press that and turn around and grab your secret.
Computer updated.
Now number 4. And also I just remembered that red door that I said not to worry about. Yeah, please worry about that, because we can't get that secret until we turn off the red lasers in the next area. So for this secret 4, we need to head all the way back now to the very starting location of the level, but don't actually go into that doorway or the pyramid type thing. But there will be a door that opens. I'm not sure when it opens, to be honest. It probably won't when we pick up an item or the main objective. And be careful, there will be enemies back here again. So there's a door located just in that dark alleyway here, or dark cave. So do the same thing before, go all the way around. And there we go. And now we have to come back here later to get that red shield door down. Once we get into the lower palace, as soon as you enter, you will find that there's a quad damage directly in front of you. Shoot the 2 statues, one in front and one above just behind you. Number 2. Now go left, kill all the enemies. Well, that's a no-brainer, isn't it? To be honest, but once you go down the stairs, there will be a door that you can crouch under. You drop down, go left inside here. Be careful with the gun. And that's your secret. And now we're going to go back to the secret number 5 located in the first area. So the main objective anyway, we need to turn off the red force field. There we go, that's it, that's deactivated. Now we go all the way back now to the previous area. Because now we're going to get that last secret. Lower Palace. Once again, once we head back from the previous area and come back into Lower Palace, this time take a right. Once you are here, you want to take the left path. And be very careful because there will be a trap that will trigger if you shoot this little square here that's slightly popping out the wall, and this will deactivate the lasers. Or sorry, deactivate the little guns or whatever it has. But anyway, from the last location, there will be a whatever that thing's called, a poster or something on the wall. Shoot that before you go up the elevator. But now we're gonna get the last secret that we can grab for this area. So please remember where this area is, because we're going to have to come back and forth a few times. So this is where you deactivate the green shield door, or green shield doors. In this same room you'll find a switch that will be hidden away in the same room that holds your secret. And then we're going to head to the upper palace. The reason why I'm showing you this part is mainly because there's 2 entrances to this area. I don't think the lower one has 2 entrances, or there one. I think this is the only place that has 2 of them. Now once we go into the upper palace, as soon as we spawn, there will be some enemies. There will be 2 doors. You can go left or right. The first door you want to go into the right. Now shoot the ceiling to reveal your first secret. Now the next secret is very close by. From the last location, head down the stairs now. Now once you go to the top of this ledge, about to turn the corner, you'll get ambushed by some rockets, or bullets I should say. Drop down into the lava without jumping into the lava to find the secret. Now go back to the double doors again. This time you're going to go left, once you've finished doing what you need to do on the other door, of course. So now once you go this way, you should start hearing some explosions happen. Now down this little corner here, there will be another secret. Now back in the lower palace and head into the upper palace different entrance. So remember where that secret number 5 was? That's where we are now. So now we've got all the necessary stuff in the upper palace on the different entrance. Now we've got to come here. So once we enter this upper palace, we need to drop down now. Be careful you don't jump all the way down because you could die. Now once you're here, once you interact with the elevator, this wall here should just blow up randomly. Then once you shoot that little switch, it will give you, I believe, the hazmat suit. Now from that same switch, eventually you will turn off the yellow force field. Not showing you how to turn it off, that's really easy to do. But once you turn that off, you need to come back to this area and go inside this doorway. Now shoot this wall, you'll find, I think this is the body armor or chest armor. Yep, the body armor gives you 100, I believe. Chest armor gives you 50. And the other stuff gives you not many. But in this same area, there'll be a very small rock that you can push into the wall. This will reveal another secret location in this toxic water. Luckily enough, you don't stay here long enough to get as much damage taken to you. But as soon as you enter, you'll find the secret. Not really sure what this head does when you pick it up. Oh, it just gives you health. Didn't realize when I was playing it. Didn't even know. But now the last secret for the palace. Now head back up the elevator. Just to let you know, I've done a lot of things, so I've been back and forth a few times now for this secret number 7. But when you get up to this shaft here, there will be a wall that you can shoot. Go inside to claim it. And now once we've done everything we can do in the palace, do not exit the level. Now we're going to head back to the lower palace. Yeah, this one's very confusing to do. I won't say confusing, but it's more of a headache, keep going back and forth all the time. Now where we go now is, if you remember secret number 2, where we go under that doorway or crouch under the doorway and go in the water section. That's where we're going back to right now.
We have a disable and destroy order on communication laser.
Well, here we are again, back in the same area. Crouch under the door, but this time we're going to go right and up the ladder. You may already been up here already and found that there's a yellow shield door that we can't get through. But now, since we turn that off, we can now gain access to it. On to the last secret, the final showdown. So once you have defeated the boss, there will be 2 pressure pads, left or right. Depending which one you press, it doesn't really matter. But you need to gain access to the lower levels. And once you're inside here, go left, and eventually this wall will be cracked after the boss. If you do it during the boss, this wall is not there to be destroyed. But you'll get to the ID room. This will be your secret.